You ready? Yeah?
Welcome back to episode number 5.
Yeah, because it was a month last week. Hi guys, welcome back to Cheat Day Diaries for episode number. Guys, this is even spilling. Can you imagine?
It's so fat. We're so hungry. Guys, you don't understand. Like, this is a cheat day. You will literally eat avocado and boiled egg for the rest of the week. It's such a sad diet.
Is mac and cheese boiled again?
Anyway, so today we have a bit of a different episode for you guys.
It's a personal one.
It's a personal one. It might get a bit emotional. It might get a bit deep because
Dr. Ashraf.
We're really just going to look into our personal experiences because somehow we've actually had a lot. You know, we actually have a lot of like similar experiences. It's actually very random.
I know.
But anyways, today we're going to be talking about surviving school in Essex.
Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Still not understanding.
Well, take it away. Let's start at the very beginning.
I think the key word is surviving, guys.
At the ripe age of 4. Let's just start. What was your primary school experience? If you put your primary school experience in one word, what would it be?
My skin looked like dirt. That's what I got told.
You know, that's not an exaggeration.
That's not you. That's not a unique situation.
It's not you. I literally, was in primary school, and some of the girls were making up a secret handshake club, yeah, and I wanted to be part of the club, innit? And they looked at me and was like, "You can't be part of the club. You've got brown skin." But obviously, I had an Asian friend in it, and she was in the club, so I was like, "Oh, but like she's allowed in, isn't it? Like, what about me?" And they were like, "Yeah, but she's got the nice brown skin. You've got the yucky."
You're lying. You're lying.
I'm not.
That's not nice. That's not calm.
I was in like what, year 4, year 5? Not nice. Her name was. She sees this actually.
You know who I have a bone to pick with, yeah?
God.
I had a crush on this boy called Harvey in year 5, year 6, and he was supposed to take me to prom, but everyone told him that he looked better with Ellie, whatever that means. Ellie had blonde hair and blue eyes, by the way, guys. And he said that, like, he doesn't like me anymore. But I found my Prince Charming now, so it don't matter. Love you, babe.
Yeah, she got her Harvey in the end.
I know, that's right.
But like, I'm not gonna lie, it actually is really sad. We're too young to be told that we're literally like ugly.
Clapped, even.
It's not funny. And I was actually the only black girl in my class. And in my year. I can't lie.
I wasn't in my year, but I was the only black girl in my class.
The only black girl in my whole year. Sure. And it actually does something to psychology. Like, my biggest dream at the age of 8 was to have a ponytail that went swish, swish. That's what I wanted in life. A ponytail that went swish, swish. Like, what? Someone's asked, I remember in assembly, one time, this guy was something like, "Nah, it's actually, guys, this is not right." He was like, "Oh, why is your nose like that?"
No way, that's a drag, man. Why did they ask me that?
Bro, and you know, like, ever since, I don't actually know if there's a correlation yet, but my nose was always actually my biggest insecurity.
You said this, and I think you've got a really cute nose.
Oh, I still want to.
You've actually said this, you
but
know.
Yeah, like in like year, like I didn't actually know the years. It all blended into one year. But his name was.
That's not calm.
He's like, "Oh, why is your nose like that?" I was like,
"Wait, you know, Naomi's not playing with these people because you know she's actually baiting out their government names."
Oh, I didn't give a shit. I hope this blows up. You don't need to understand. The thing is, though, I didn't even blame the child. You're 8 years old. What the heck are your parents telling you at home? That you will come to school and ask someone, "Ew, it's a chocolate brownie, run away."
Wait, what? No, it's not like you went through
I'm not dragging. I'm actually not dragging. On the playground.
Oh.
I'm on violence today. I didn't care. Today, I didn't care. What the hell?
What the heck?
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 I had one friend, like, that was my ride or die, my girl, Sadie Gambling. Like, she was my girl.
Do you know,
I had other friends as well. Don't get twisted. I actually had friends, but like, some of them lot, yeah.
For me, my worst experience was secondary school, though. Because, you know, it wasn't just the students, it was the teachers. How they perpetuated that we were
I can't even start on secondary school teachers. Guys, I want to show you guys something. I asked my friend to reflect on her experiences, because I just wanted to be remembered.
You know that's spicy.
Yeah, that's why I'm eating it. I'm eating the crack. Guys, I asked my friend, "Oh, what were some of your worst experiences in secondary school?" Look what she sent me. I hope we can focus the camera. Do you see this? It's not right.
It's not
I
right.
can't lie. Okay, cool.
They're eating that
We
way.
both want to be. Yeah, I know, right? We both want to like raise our kids to be nepo babies. But like, how are you gonna deal with turning your kids into racism, having experienced it? Like, we actually know what it's like. How you like? How you gonna? Although at least we'll be mixed race. Maybe they'll manage.
Can I say something?
What?
You know the mixed race kids, yeah, who go to them white institutions?
They just turn white.
They're just black. No, but you know they're seen as the blackest person in the world.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah. Like that's how I was telling you about my
Cousin
family friends.
friend,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think this is actually a deeper topic. I do think ethnic minorities associate whiteness with greatness. So the
100.
school,
They're
the more
better.
successful, the more better the school is. And I know like a lot of people do kind of equate that, sadly. I think the main thing is it's hard. It is hard because these state schools are not calm. Wait, can I say that? Oh shit.
We both went to state schools.
Yeah, no, we did. No, but we went to selective. There's a difference. There actually is a difference.
Yeah.
Actually, I was beefing my cousin, I remember a couple of years ago. She was like, it's a privilege to go to a grammar school. I don't know about privilege, but what I will say is, I'm from a working class background, and I had to work to get in there. But I think the idea is people can tutor, and there's a lot of rich people who go to selective schools. They just happen not to decide to pay for private anymore. Yeah. I don't know. Would you send your kids to private school? Just off topic.
I actually wouldn't. I can't lie. I don't think I will, because I don't think it's necessary. I think that's fine.
Grammar then.
Yeah.
But so you wouldn't send your kids to state school, like non-selective state school then?
I don't have an experience. I can't say. I don't even know. I've never gone to apart from primary school. Because even Brampton, okay, cool. It's not selective.
It is a selective school. You're not allowed to get in until.
It's not though, because it's not like a grammar or a religious. It's not. It's technically not selective.
It's technically
but it is.
Yeah, you're not getting in if you don't have that grade.
So I don't actually know. But we have friends that went to non-selective state schools. They're still here at LSE. They're still calm.
LSE has the highest rate of private school attendance, though. Do you know that?
Are you being serious?
Yeah, statistically proven. And we have we're in the top 5 or top 10 of the people who take the less SFE maintenance loan.
Really?
Yeah. Because the type of people who go here are international students or a certain demographic.
I'm actually not surprised though.
Of course,
I remember in first year we did. I did for my LSE 100 how to create a fair society, and one of the topics that came up was about private schools and abolishing them to make it a fair society, like everyone has the same education. And then everyone was bare like critiquing private schools like this, private schools like that, and the teacher was like, just to see, raise your hand if you went private school. Probably 2/3, if not more. Yeah, fair.
Of course.
I don't think I'll send my child to private school just because like I'm actually scared.
Of what?
I don't know what's gonna happen to them there.
I went to private school boarding in the 6th form.
Yeah, maybe that one I can even allow. I'm talking about secondary, like you're in your formative years. Like I just don't know A and B. B, I'm not gonna lie. Even though in this time I will be rich.
Yeah.
Private schools are like what, 40k?
No, boarding school ones. The average private school you can definitely get for like, I assume 20k a year. That's not a lot of money. If you're already attending private school, do you know what I'm trying to say? You don't spend 20k on education if you can't afford it. Do you know what I mean? The silence while we're eating is
no, because you can't talk when you're eating. Like
this is good.
We're hungry.
I'm starving.
But
I do think I would send my kids to private school if I felt like it was required. However,
what would make it required?
Right, and required? It wouldn't happen because I know my God doesn't want that for me. If I was living in an area that I would say has very poor state schools, but by God's grace, that won't even be a factor. But I do think even the area you live in can impact the quality of state schools.
100. The reason why I went to my school, I traveled 2.5 hours every single day to school. Why?
Wait, so where did you live?
Basildon.
Okay, yeah.
And Basildon is like...
They voted reform UK. Next topic.
Yeah. So, like, it was just a myth. Like, so every single day, I would be on that 561 school
tell
bus.
That story about the doctor girl.
An hour and a half each way.
The girl who wants to be a doctor.
Nah, it's not right. Yeah, to give context of what Basildon was like or is like, I don't know if anyway. I remember I had a friend in primary school. And you know in like school when you do that whole thing of like oh, what do you want to be when you're older? You do the presentation thing. And she was obviously like, oh, like I want to be a doctor, I want to help people, whatever. Cool. Coming to the presentation next day, and she's like, oh no, like my mom said I can't do that presentation because she was just like, it's a bit silly to be a doctor when you could just go on benefits.
But correct me if I'm wrong, these same EDL benefit thriving people are the same people that my people need to go back to their country. When we're at LSC, my mum's a nurse, your mum's a social worker, our dad's... But yeah, that's insane. No, do you know what is really funny about, I guess, this whole school thing? I think the school that you attend is so important to where you go.
It's formative. It's completely... Listen, let me explain something to you.
I went through life. Pissing me off.
I went through life, my whole secondary school. Like, okay, forget how school lets you get where it gets to in life in terms of money and careers. Just talking about from a sense of self. Bro, it was completely shattered. Primary school, I actually hated myself. And to make matters worse, I started developing so quickly. I got my period in year 5. So I was the only black girl. I had boobs. It was just not right. Everyone's, oh my God. Wow. I'm going to get traumatized. Wow. I remember I came home and I cried to my mum one day. Guys, you know, primary schools are dumb because, you know, they make you change in the same room, innit?
Oh, yeah, man.
Why did I have the nickname? I'm gonna start crying.
Whoa.
Big booby girl.
Wait,
I'm actually not joking. Wait,
can I say something? That's funny. Guys, I, on the other hand, in primary school was flat-chested. I begged my mum to buy me a bra. I still have that bra on my thing today, and I don't even think I fill it up. I begged her to buy me a bra. So, guys, you know what I used to do? Ellie is fat. Yeah, man. I used to put tissue and socks. Oh, one time, Ellie was like... So
you put tissue, and I wanted to just chop them off.
Can I say something? One time, Ellie, the one who stole my man Harvey, was like, Timoshe, what's in your top? And I was like, it's my boobs. And she said it in front of all the guys. Oh my God, you've actually unlocked a memory that I've suppressed for the longest time.
Guys, big baby girl. I cried. No. I imagine like being 10 and actually didn't have a period. Like, yeah, I was cramping, I was bleeding.
Do you know what's funny? I got mine at 16.
I was trying to change my pad in primary school. Like, it was traumatizing. First of all, I was getting bullied and I just had a low sense of self and low self-esteem. But at the same time, I was developing quickly. So now I've left primary school. I'm in year 7. To get away from that feeling of low self-esteem, now I basically hypersexualized myself to the max.
Sorry,
I was in year 7. I had a man that was in year 10.
Guys, you know what's killing me? I'm not laughing at her trauma, but if you see her snaps, flashbacks, Naomi was dressed like she was going to the club.
Actually, okay, I look young right now, right?
She does have,
but it's because this is exactly how I looked at 14, like bar for bar. So bar. It was a mess. So genuinely, like the schools that you go to and the people
can I ask a question? Do you think that you know how you're talking about the
hypersexualization of self?
The words, Do you think it would have been worse if you went to a mixed school? Because we both went to all girls schools.
Oh. I actually have no idea because you can look at it 2 ways. On the one hand, you can say if there's boys involved, you're less gassed about boys, it's they're normal. On the other hand, you can say because you're going to an all-girls school, there's no men, so you're hungry.
Let me tell you something. My daughter will go to an all-girls school, and I'll tell you why. I was a swimmer. I trained with boys. I played basketball. As long as you have allowed your child to hang around and see boys, it's calm. Let me tell you, I was the most free I was in secondary school. I didn't care what I looked like. Boys only became a factor in like year 10, year 11, and that's just because it was like people were really getting into like relationships.
Do you know
what I mean?
Secondary school, as in, okay, what I was doing on social media, Bash, in terms of in real life, please, and you need that. You're walking into a form, he's got a pad. You think you can do that when you're...
You know what? I think one thing I've noticed about all my all-girls friends, even the ones who were introverts, were confident about our opinion.
Yeah, that's true. So that's true.
In class, you learn to
speak your shit, bro.
Speak your truth. There's no guy in class who's like you know how it's like, the guys are always right. No. The smartest person I knew was a female.
Yeah,
and that is a big flex.
Yeah, I think you're right. You know, it does a lot. Going to all girls school is genuinely is the part of the reason I am the way I am.
Yep.
Because God, oh my God, if I was like, oh, boy, imagine
be
I was doing that on
catting
social
for
media.
men.
I've been doing that in real life.
But man, you're not worried about your pictures. You're not big baby breasts in class. Sorry, I had to make that joke.
Big booby girl. No, that is.
That's so sad. But
Anyway,
can I say something? I don't think the same works for all boys' schools.
I will not send my son to all boys school because they turn out
mad,
wayward.
We know some
wayward. Wayward. I'm not doing that. I'm actually not doing that. You remember Keg Survivors? Yeah.
What's that?
Basically, yeah, the boy version of my secondary school, this whole like thing came out about like all this like sexual abuse and stuff that basically got brushed under the carpet. Because it was all boys school, right? But then for sixth form, they allowed it to be mixed. So girls would come in for the sixth form. And they said to the girls in sixth form, first of all, they had split gender assembly. And they said to the girls in the sixth form assembly, oh, and you know the boys can date, boys will be boys here. They've going up around each other. What? So they came up with this whole list of Keg Survivors, and then other schools, other all boys schools, girls started adding to it, and it became this whole long thing about bare shit, bruv. And it's just all these boys schools. They're just all done out.
And I know we're talking about men taking advantage of women because, like, you know, when they go to that all boy, you know what's worse?
What?
A boy who doesn't speak up is an introvert at all boys school. Bullied for life. Remember, EHIZ. That guy, he talks about his St. Bond's experience. It's a school, you know, faith school.
No.
Yeah. But that's another thing. If I will send my boy to an all-boys school, I need to know that he's very assured of himself. And although he's assured of himself, I need to put him right, that he's not too assured of himself, getting cocky. I think that he can have any girl he wants. Like, he needs to be humble. I personally think, obviously you have a brother, I think parenting boys is hard. Because the world tells them they can have everything, and you need to be the one to humble them, not humble them too much.
I think my parents are lucky in that sense. My brother's not on a madness. Or at least I don't think he better not be. But yeah.
What's your top? Like, okay, what's something that you just think? How did they get away with at secondary school? What school did you go for context? Can you say that?
I went to Chelmsford County High School for Girls.
I went.
It's always the county that just finishes.
High School for Girls
finishes. Oh my! I don't know where to start. I actually know where to start. No, I don't know. Yeah, this is where we'll start. Okay, guys. So story time. I'm in year. Oh shit! I'm in year. I don't even know what year I'm in. I've lost track at this point. But the point is, as I said to you guys before, I used to get the school bus 561. It was like a designated school bus to and from Basildon to Chelmsford School. So obviously the bus used to stop right outside of my school. And my school, I'll put a picture, was right like on the road, if that makes sense. So as you leave the gates, like it's just the public road. So we used to wait for the bus, right, on the pavement. But the issue is like bare school kids wait on the pavement, people can't get by. So the teachers basically drew like a marking on the floor in the school grounds on the car park saying, okay, 5-1 people wait for the bus here. Okay. After school, we used to go corner shop, then get the bus, right?
Standard.
Then at the corner shop, get my little KA, get my little 59p energy drink. Cool.
It's not that price no more.
Can you imagine?
Living, has she seen that? I mean, Boris.
The school is here, the corner shop is here. And I'm at the corner shop and I'm seeing across the road, some of my friends from 561 are waiting on the pavement and they're talking to my teacher. I'm seeing a cheeky Louise, a cheeky Joanna, a cheeky couple people on the pavement. I'm thinking, Fez, we can wait on the pavement today. I cross the road. My foot touches the other side of the pavement. And this one nonsense teacher, that had this just nonsense hairstyle, had those curtains hairstyle. As soon as I stepped onto the pavement, this man, Naomi, get inside the box now! I'm thinking, what? I'm thinking, what kind of, which? I said, you're not going to speak to me like that. I took one more step. Naomi, get in the box! No! I said, wait. I went into the box. Guess who's in the box? Naomi, Tanny. I said, hold on. So
these people, by the way, just in case you couldn't differentiate, are black.
Why are the ninjas inside here, and all the is outside?
It's giving slavery.
As in, you literally told me to get in the cage. You literally said, put your chains back on. You literally said, get back to the plantation. And to make things worse, he's a history teacher. So he probably was having a fantasy right there, trying to like relive his forefathers' history. My one friend Moyo, she got in trouble, yeah? She got given a detention. She wasn't even there. This same man lied on her name and was like, she wasn't in the room, bro.
She was bad.
She wasn't in the room.
It's jokes. Now, I've got, to be honest, this episode is not long enough for me to just talk about them people there at WCHS. Let me say a little thing. Guys, I had 2 cousins in the year above me, and obviously my cousins were black.
Is it ones that you went to Portugal with?
Yeah, man. Guys. So obviously me and my cousin would hang out with it because we're like this, simple, standard. And then obviously we had, bear in mind guys, there were 6, 7 black people in my whole year. And like I said, that my cousins were year above. So sometimes like we would hang out, yeah. I don't see why black people can't hang out with each other. White people hang out with each other. Asian people hang out with each other. Black people hang out with each other in the lunchtime. At lunchtime at playground, yeah. The TAs, let me not even cuss the TAs because they would now be like, ladies, can we break up this gang? Bro, you think that we're Hamilton B, I've got Gally on me. What? Guys, I know, to be fair, I've always been a tall babe, but and all my cousins are actually tall. So is it a height that makes us a gang? We'll just be standing, laughing, busting jokes, enjoying our youth. Guys, I promise you now, yeah, we had skirts to our knees, white socks, and pinstriped t-shirts. We weren't in no gang.
They did this to me.
We weren't in no gang.
There's so many teachers lie on your name.
Yeah, Doctor.
My
Doctor.
God.
I don't.
No,
even
I will
finish
actually
his
name names. I don't give a toss.
Let me tell you
I
something,
don't give a heck.
He used to be on my case 24s, yeah. Guys, I'm a tall babe, right? And I never rolled my skirt up to school, guys. My skirt was actually to my knees. I don't know why, yeah. I just never rolled my skirt. Also, I got taller, yeah. My mum won't buy me no school uniform in year 11. No, you good, bro. You're about to get to 6th form. Finish this year with that skirt. I was in the corridor, yeah. This guy says, that skirt isn't appropriate. Guys, bear in mind, yeah. All girls school, first of all, if my skirt is that inappropriate, I personally think that you should tell a female teacher to tell me
why
that.
are you looking at my
and
ass?
guys, you know what I did, yeah? I can't lie, I was big and bad. I was like, I don't know why you're looking there, sir, anyway. He said, that's it. I've had enough of it. You and your constant defying my school rules.
Constant defying.
Wait, can I say something?
No,
History
1 minute.
class slavery.
I don't know. I don't know how raw I can be on this thing. No, I'm gonna be raw. I don't care. I need a grad job, man. No, I want to say what I want to say part of the story. I'm even gonna say you fill in the clues. All I'm saying is, yeah, in history class, yeah, cool. We're doing slavery. You're showing me diagrams of how my ancestors were packed onto the boat. You're showing me the diagram of packet in a sardine cannot escape, cannot get out. cannot escape. You're showing me my ancestors pack up in a can like a pack of sardine. Yeah, you're telling me I need to go and write essays about that diagram. And then next week, next week when the topic changed to a different topic.
Oh my God.
You told me that I couldn't write an essay because it was too solemn. Next week we learned about something else, and all of a sudden, no homework on this topic because it's too sensitive. But when it was my ancestors, you told me to go and write essays about how they were pack up in a tin like a pack of sardine. You told me to write about a slave ship. You told me to write about a plantation. You told me to write about the whippings.
And how long was slavery?
Okay. But then moving on to the next topic, yeah, you told me it's too sensitive. We can't write about that because it's too sensitive.
Okay. And can I ask a question?
Okay,
when we talk about Africa, why look at me? I'm Baldy, I'm British, I have bangers and mash every day.
So slavery. What?
Excuse me. I ate fish and chips on a Friday that you made.
What?
Can you not hear my accent? I'm British. You're barely looking at me like Africa. That's great. I love Nigeria. Bro, she's Caribbean.
I'm
so why are you looking at me?
It's not right. It's not. I've actually suffered in education.
Let me tell you something about these guys. I personally have suppressed a lot of mine because it was bad. Guys, You know, to a point, I remember in year 10, year 11, I did not want to go to school. No, seriously, because I felt like I always was getting picked
Everyone's
on.
against you.
And can I say something? I'm not gonna lie. As you guys can see, we have a podcast, so we were chatterboxes. I'm not gonna lie. But can I ask a question? Am I mad? So was I thinking to myself? I was the only one getting in trouble. Can't make sense. This guy called Drew said that I was the N-word, and I told my teacher, and instead of him to be getting absolutely expelled from school, the next week when he did the seating plan, the guy was next to me. I said to my mum, I told my mum, and this is what pisses me off sometimes about ethnic parents, she was stressed at work, cool, that's calm, and I do feel sorry for her. I told her, please, I can't do this now, just make sure that you go to school and learn. Bro,
the N-word has pissed me off.
Learn.
The N-word has pissed me off.
I can't learn. And
the N-word has pissed me off.
No, you're talking about the N-word, guys. Let me even tell you worse. It's like my life didn't change. When I went to sixth form, guys, on the first day, actually, I don't know if it's the first day, but on the first couple of days, guys, bear in mind, this is sixth form boarding school. They all know each other. I'm the new kid on the block. The new black kid as well.
The new black scholarship kid on the block.
Yeah, because I had 100% scholarship. I don't think they knew that, but the point was, I went from ends like that. Yeah. You just know that this girl's not from prep school.
Yeah.
She didn't go to these schools. I don't know her. No one knows me. Guys, I was walking to my economics class, and this boy, I don't even want to. He made monkey noises at me, right? When I told one of the girls in my house, the first thing that this girl said, "Oh, I don't know if we should get the teachers involved. He's quite popular." Sorry, I'm from East London. Do you think I give a Philip who's popular in these ends? Some guys just doing. Do you know that's a violation? At least At least the N-word.
Oh my
God! It's not even creative.
No.
But no. Got Actually, I don't even want someone to click that and just drag us.
Guys, the level of racism and
pause. Sorry, guys. I was in sixth form, by the way. This is my first couple of days of sixth form.
Guys,
already, guys. This was during COVID. I am literally. There's only 2 black girls in a year. Yeah, there's only 2 black girls in a year. And I was just thinking,
this is gonna be long.
And it was a very long 2 years. But I want to say something, and I only want to add it because of what you said about that teacher. I don't know about you, but those 2 years of my life, all this imposter syndrome, whatever that word is, I have none of that.
Yeah, why?
16? Not know what, bro. You went to a school in Essex, run that British boarding school. You can't go home, you can't have jollof fries. Anybody got grades? Nothing. You are absolutely castrated from normal society. Are you joking me? Imposter syndrome. What's imposter syndrome? I swear to God. That's why when I came to LSE, people were like, oh, it's a bit different. You lot don't know what different is. This is London. Here, done that, bro. This is London. You can go to Peckham if you want. You can go to East. You can go to wherever you want.
I actually can't imagine what that was like,
Bro, I'm telling you now. I actually can't imagine. You guys don't. No one knows what. Like, I am one of God's strongest soldiers. I promise you now. That made me who I want to be. I'm not saying that a child needs that to be successful, but I promise you now. There's no situation that is weaker than that. Because at 16, you're also in a very formative years. You know them 2 years in sixth form, you change a lot. You know what I'm trying to say? Some people become alcohol users. Anyway, and some people, you learn to realise, guys, if you see the way I was speaking when I used to come back, I don't even want to bait out the name. I used to speak so poor. Oh God. What's that? Code switching. Guys don't know about code switching. Guys don't know about I was hanging around sides like not in it. As soon as you're Stephen Bake Off, man, you see.
He was going Gail's Bakery,
bro. You guys, can I tell you something?
Get the corner shop.
Basically, we had.
He's on the Starbies.
No, let me tell you something. We had our school. Our school was the town. There was no town. Our town was the school, basically. And there was like a Costa, a pub, a chippy, and like a little Gales, but it wasn't a Gales, it was a cafe. For context, guys, at the time we were the only borough in the UK that didn't have a McDonald's. Context. And obviously, guys, I was the scholarship kid, and because I couldn't work during sixth form. Yeah. When I used to come home for Christmas, Victoria's Secret, I banged out 40-hour shifts. Guys, can I tell you something so funny? At the end of Victoria's Secret, I got my payslip and I was taxed bare money. I was calling up HMRC. I don't know why I got taxed. I'm only 16. They said, love, it's not about your age. You
still made that money.
I was shook. But you used to make me laugh. While I'm working all these hours, I'll tell you a funny story. There's this one girl who, her mum called her. In fact, I won't bait out her names, but it was like,
she's not on business, bro. Everyone's government names getting put right here, right there, so. Anyway, continue.
Her mum was like, can you stop spending loads of money on Costa? You spent £40 on Costa this week. and it was just on hot chocolates. I didn't have £5
How
in
much
my
is that?
account. I didn't have £5 in my account. Seriously,
Wait,
that's
no. Let's actually do the maths. There's 5 days in a week. What's 40 divided by those
no,
5
because remember
days?
on the weekends.
So what? Hot chocolate is. Anyway.
It's still just, it didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And her parents weren't angry. They were just like, oh, just calm down. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Anyway, guys, let me tell you more, Violet. This is like trauma dumping, but guys, so my mum.
Sorry, that's £5 a day on hot chocolate.
Back then at 16,
Bro,
that made no sense.
if you had a microwave, simple.
Anyway,
The pot, anyway.
But it was a socializing thing. Okay, cool, guys. Now, when I used to go home, like because it was during COVID as well, so we were only allowed to go home for like 6 weeks. After the 6 weeks, usually it was 3 weeks, and you go home for the weekend. But we couldn't do that because the school was the bubble.
Oh,
right.
So you were trapped.
My experience at boarding school was different as well because of that. Anyway, cool, yeah. So my mum used to do beans and plantain because I wouldn't be home in ages, guys.
So, you're eating beans.
Oh yeah, guys. And beans kind of smell. Can't lie. Yeah, the beans. I had to eat in my room because it was so bad. I had to eat in my room.
Was it an individual room?
Yeah, we had our own rooms.
Oh, fair. Okay.
Yeah,
At least you could hide.
Unless because I came for sixth form, we were allowed our own rooms.
Okay.
But if you were, anyway, guys. So then there was plantain, and then basically at the end of the night, they have to make sure that you're all inside the house because of like safety reasons. Yeah. And there was an announcement going, guys, we really need to put the rubbish away. Like there's moldy bananas. And in my head, I was thinking,
that better not be my part.
That's my plantain. And then, guys, let me even talk you on that story.
Moldy banana. But why are you so uneducated? Like,
especially when you know you're gonna have
so annoying. Like,
yeah,
why are you so uneducated?
I know. The thing is, I have worse stories. Wait. Oh, let me say this one, and then I'll say my last one, guys. You know, I was the founder of my ACS at my school.
You had an ACS, but with who joined?
Okay, guys. And then my last one to do with the plantain, guys. I was frying plantain one time. You know when it's a bit black, a bit crispy.
Yeah, make it a bit sweet.
One of the girls was like, Timashane, you can't eat that. That's carcinogenic. I was looking at her like, if you don't get out of my flipping face, bruv. I've eaten gammon and potatoes and broccoli 3 weeks straight.
There's only so much jacket potato with beans and cheese a person can eat.
Right, guys. That was the founder of my ACS, guys. I think it was halfway into my first year. I said, this can't run, guys.
It's not gonna work.
So, although I said there was 2 black people in the year, there was a few. Actually, there was 3 because there was a boy as well. There was 3. There was a few other people because obviously I joined in lower 6 in the year above, whatever. So let's say in the ACS, I sent an email around, guys. Obviously, I'm quite bold and bright.
Evidently.
So I sent an email to all the black people, yeah, and I said to the thing that I'm making a club. There was this boy, and I will bet out his name, Heinrich Stander, the 4th. Yeah.
The what?
The 4th. Guys, there was all these type of people, Baroness, but whatever my school, I don't care. The 4th, okay, guys. He was like, can I come? But he was one of them guys who did it as a joke, to take the piss. And I said, you can't come, yeah. And then he told the teacher, I said he can't come. God. And I got told off for being exclusionary. And my teacher was trying to make me understand my thing. And this is actually making me really upset. Right? No, it's actually making me upset. Because it wasn't, this is actually making me upset.
Guys, it's actually a lot.
It wasn't funny. Like, I actually wanted us to have our own space. And also, a lot of the black kids there, a lot of them actually did have money. So they've been used to this. I really wasn't.
Like, this was a new environment.
And I really wanted us to talk as a community. And we did. I tried to do PowerPoints or presentations, do you know what I mean? And it just wasn't nice because he was actually taking the piss. And I got in trouble.
Wait, so he actually came?
Well, I didn't allow him.
Right.
And I was being mean. And, it just wasn't nice. And, I got told off my head of house was like, you can't be treating people like this. And I promise you now, I was like, you cannot come. I said, this is a community for black people. He was like, but what? He was German. And he was like, what if I did a European society and you weren't allowed to come?
Do it. And the whole school is a European society that I'm not allowed in. Yeah. What are you talking about?
And it was so unfair. And I just, honestly, guys, my boyfriend always goes, you don't have much nice things to say about boarding school. Of course I enjoyed it. And of course, it was an experience. But I will admit, it was totally my mental. And I was like, I don't want to say the word depressed because I feel like people do use that a lot. But day in, day out, you're turning up to a school where you're not really not the odd one out. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Not financially, not racially. Not racially. It was a lot. It was a class thing as well because these are the elite of the elite to them anyway. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Someone's cousin was the Diana, all this stuff. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And it weren't calm, man. It weren't calm. And I just really think the teachers there was, like you said, really uneducated. They did not help it. I mean, I had one teacher.
They have no Do you know what it is? When you don't understand something because you've never experienced something, or to be honest, you don't need to experience something to understand it. You just need to educate yourself. But when you have had no reason to, no one has ever been in this situation before.
Thank God for my
you
politics teacher,
you just
actually.
an
That's
loser.
not. I can't even start because I even did politics as well.
Oh yeah,
guys.
there's always that one teacher,
and he was real as hell. Like he always used to check me out after class because it was a lot. Especially, I don't know. I felt like my school was predominantly male. I don't know why. No, students. I think it was a boys' school before, ages ago, like in the 90s.
Yeah.
But anyway, so girls obviously still were there, but especially my politics class, I don't remember, but there was a lot of guys at my thing, and they would just shut down my ideas. Also, the election, which is funny, Trump was 4 years.
Yeah.
Wait, when was the election?
Trump came in 2016.
Yeah, but he was in power.
So
you know, in politics, we were doing all of that stuff.
Don't tell me there was no Trump supporters. Oh my.
Anyway, and you know, I was really, obviously now, I'm not gonna lie, I've become economically a bit more conservative. As someone who goes to LSE, I do value these things. But fundamentally, to my core, I was like, someone literally said in my classes, work hard if you want to make money. And coming from someone who's a single mom background, my mom's a nurse, I'm thinking, you lot don't understand.
Well, hard work
it doesn't always equate. No, it was a lot. And you know what? Yeah. Oh, another thing. Like we used to have balls.
Oh, like I thought you meant bouncing,
no,
like balls.
And I didn't have a lot of money to buy all these nice dresses
every time.
You know, the dress that I wore to that last thing. You know, it was a
the green one
dress. Yeah. It hit me now. Oh, I'm actually getting about upset. So I was able to actually buy that for myself.
It's actually so emotional.
It healed me that I was able to buy that.
I hope our tears can make us go back, as we can't be crying for no reason.
Because I was wearing my PLT dress that I saved my Victoria's Secret money. Do you know what I mean?
That is so sad.
I mean, it was just little things, like even little things, like I mean, like I guess like even going on dates sometimes. I get invited to like go on bad dates. And like, I think I'm a pretty.
It's genuinely sad. It really just ruins your sense of self because you just think you're so bottom barrel.
I just think
you're like.
And can I tell you something? When I used to come back to London and see my friends, they didn't know how much they saved for me. Yeah, I know that sounds so wet, but it was that
was me as well. Like, my London friends, or at least like my actual black friends from Essex, like. Without them, it was game over. Because the rest of my life was people telling me, your skin is way too dark, your nose is way too big, why is your hair like that, and why can you not...
You know what my veteran said? So in there was this one girl was blonde, very just typical boarding school pretty, and she said, in fact, even some of the white girls who didn't look like her were even offended, who were on the bigger side, or maybe brunette, whatever, like, you know, not everyone can be like her. She's just amazing. Guys, I didn't have the same skin color. You know, white people, at least they could dye their hair. Bro, I could never look like her. And thankfully so. I'm buff. I love myself. I'm trying to say.
The thing is, we are lucky that we are coming out the other side of this in the right way. But to all the educators out there, forget educators because no teachers are watching this. To all of the students out there, I don't know if this will get on your For You page, but if by chance it does, understand that you're actually, like, to your core, you are a horrible person. And you need to change that. What? Yeah. Like, you need to change your ways. It is horrible.
The boys were really mean at school. I'm so glad I went to school. The boys were really mean. And one thing as well, girls cap for man, even in sixth form.
It's not nice.
So sometimes I know these girls they would speak to me after, they'd be like, oh, like, are you okay? And I just thought to myself, like, you could... White people don't realize their power as well. Stand up for me there. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
No point. I don't need you in private, bro.
Do you know what? Yeah, like maybe I might need to go therapy. I don't.